It's not real. It's not real at all. The internet is not real. You're probably thinking to yourself, no shit, the internet is not real, but I am here to tell my truth. I'm so edgy. So I've recently realized that the internet is not real at all because I've just been off of social media. Not off completely, but more in a creeper kind of way. Kind of just creeping on what everyone else is doing. Slowly planning my next attack move. I've just been going through a lot of shit personally, and honestly just kind of gave up on social media. For a long time, I feel like I was working for the algorithm instead of the algorithm working for me. And it was just reaching a point where it really wasn't doing anything for me at all, besides causing negative feelings. And to further that point, it is raining right now, which just shows how reality gets in the way of the internet sometimes, because the sun was bright, the lighting was perfect, and now it is dark and stormy, which is actually pretty fitting for this topic that I'm talking about. Got some lightning right there. Boom. God is emphasizing my point that the internet is not real, and it is time to get off of social media and live your fucking life at this point. That's kind of the mantra that I've been dealing with recently, because a lot of the time it's easy to get stuck, at least for me, in your head where, especially as an artist, I feel like you can kind of get stuck in feeling like everything that you do has to be photographed or videotaped or made valid for the internet to show it off. Like anytime I would draw or sketch something, I always feel like, how can I show this off on the internet and have other people be interested in what I'm doing? And it's like, why? Why is this mentality happening to me? And I feel bad for the younger generation having to grow up with the internet being a part of their life since day one. Like, I remember being a kid and just playing fucking Zoo Tycoon for 10 hours in a row and not worrying about what anyone's doing on the internet and looking like a total freak nerd with gap teeth and glasses. And that's all right, because no one's there to judge me for it later. Whereas if all that shit was documented when I was in middle school, my life probably would have been hell, because I probably would have gotten bullied more than I already was. Not trying to have a pity party here, but I don't know. I feel like I've just been kind of in this slump recently, as I say dramatically with my dark hood over my head, where, I don't know, I just got this idea that I wanted to start YouTube videos. I just see other people doing this and they seem so excited about everything. And I am excited. I'm excited about design and art and all of that, and I want to share stuff with people, but it just gets to the point sometimes where everything doesn't have to be a show for someone else, and I feel like that was sort of becoming a part of who I was. And it sounds kind of dramatic almost to be talking about this, like, I don't know. But I'm just saying how I feel. And I'm also making this video because I feel like I need to just get back into the motion of making videos again, because I recently did get my own place, which has been a fucking roller coaster to say the least. And I want to use a lot of my new space and spare time to make more videos. I want to be a content creator. I don't know. Wow, something just fucking flew off of somewhere and landed on my balcony. I don't know. This is probably an awkward video, and I don't know if anyone is even gonna watch it or care, but I kind of just feel like I'm doing this for myself at this point, and whatever. But yeah, I kind of just want to get back into the swing of things, and I feel like I've been really sort of introspective on a lot of things. I've been reading the Simulacrum book by Jean Baudrillard? Beauregard? I don't know how the fuck to say his last name, and I probably should figure it out so I don't sound like a dumbass. But besides the fact that we're living in hyper-reality and reality can't really be proven because there's really no truth, and the fact that truth is hiding the fact that there is none is just like a whole nother concept and situation. But I don't know, I just wanted to talk about how the internet is not fucking real, okay guys? So I found that out on my long journey of not paying attention to the internet as much as I used to. Not saying that I haven't been on the internet at all recently, because clearly I have been. But just not putting pressure on myself to post stuff or really care. Like, it's hard. It's hard to take a lot of time to do that shit. And like, what's the point at the end of the day? Like, I'm still successful. I have a job. Like, I don't need social media to validate my job, though it does help, and it has gotten me work currently, which I am doing. But, you know, I feel like maybe I'm not doing the minimum that I could be doing, but I could probably be doing more. Yeah. And to prove further that the internet is fake, like, clearly it's fake. I'm just on a screen right now, on a flat, pixelated screen, moving pixels and audio coming from your computer is the being that I am made of right now. I'm not an actual person in front of you. I'm a recording of a person, a part of technology. Just pixels on a screen and audio waves coming out of whatever device you may be listening on. It's not real. It's not real at all. It's real to me right now, but not to you. I'm literally just sitting in a corner of my room. There's my hamper over here. I have the door shut over here. It's not as glamorous as it surely doesn't look. I mean, I'm sure this doesn't look very glamorous at all, but here we are. It's all smoke and mirrors, people. I had to come into my bedroom so that the audio would be a little bit better, because I originally wanted to do this in the living room and the wood floors were making it echoey too much, so that's probably going to be an issue for the future that I'm going to need to figure out, but we're moving on with our lives. And I also have notes in this book right here to talk about, to know what I'm talking about. So, the internet isn't real. Point 1. Well, it looks like I've already covered a lot of my talking points. Yeah, something else I wanted to mention is that perfection is also not real. I'm definitely a perfectionist. I want to do everything exactly perfect and get everything right. Like, I spent 10 minutes sitting here in front of the camera trying to make sure that this fucking little hood was perfect and my hair was perfect, but like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because strange rain noises are happening, because perfection doesn't exist, and it is something that it's basically like a goal that can never be reached, which I feel like is my entire life. So here I am ranting to you about how I've taken a break from the internet, but I'm back, bitches, so get ready. Who would not be surprised if I posted this video and then never posted anything again? Whatever. I'm gonna do what I want, but I feel like I'm actually gonna make a effort at this point to, I don't know, just kind of actually try a little bit. I actually have some works, some design projects in the works that I started videotaping the process on that I am actually really excited to share. Please enjoy my ratchet ass nails. Yeah. So thanks for listening to my rant. Don't feel like everything is so serious on the internet, because at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter. And I'm a real person here, right now, in this room, but not at all times. What is reality anyways? Am I having a quarter/third life crisis? Yes, I am. I'll admit that. But let's have fun while we're in crisis. Coming out of the pandemic and not seeing people other than my boyfriend and my parents for an entire year has definitely fucked me up in the head. And now here I am going crazy in my own apartment. So let's get crazy and let's get weird together. Let's live life to the fullest in this fake hyper reality that we're all living in and experiencing on our computers. So I could probably go on for longer, but I won't. So goodbye.